त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् महागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु वाग्देव्यै नमः। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। Om Namo Narayanaaya. Sorry for the delay because there were some other meetings going on, so it was clashing with the Google Meet. That is also a Google Meet, and this is also on the Google Meet. There is a property meeting and another meeting of the managing committee. So all that is clashing, and it was not allowing me to enter into our Mandukya Upanishad meeting. So I had to struggle to come out of that calendar and then enter this meeting through the WhatsApp. Sorry for the delay. Now we shall, without any further delay, we will enter into the Mandukya Upanishad and the Karika. Yesterday we had completed the 15th Karika of Gaudapada Acharya. Today we will take up the 16th Karika. Here in the 16th Karika, Gaudapada Acharya is telling Anadim Mayaya Supto Yada Jivaha Prabudhyate Ajam Anidram Aswapnam Advaitam Buddhyate Tada. Anadimayaya supto yada jivaha prabudhyate ajam anidram aswapnam advaitam buddhyate tada. So now, what is the meaning of this Karika? What is Gaudapada Acharya telling about this? Yeah, Gaudapada Acharya is telling in this 16th Karika, when the Jiva, that is the living beings, that is we, all of us, when the Jiva or the individual soul sleeping, that is we are sleeping to the reality, not knowing the reality, under the influence of beginningless Maya, Anadi Maya. Why are we in this state? Why have we forgotten our true nature? Under the influence of Maya, not only ordinary Maya, Anadi. Adi means beginning. Anadi means beginningless Maya. So when this soul is awakened, then he realizes in himself or itself the non-duality, that is Advaita, where all the dream ends, all the sleep ends. Now, this reality or awakening is also Anadi, Ananta. So now we have to take up this matter and then we will discuss. Maya is also Anadi and reality or Turiya is also Anadi. Then if both are beginningless, it's a bit confusing, isn't it? Anadi Maya and the Turiya is also Anadi. So I will take up and with the example explain and make it clear. Now let us see what Shankaracharya, Adi Shankara, the whose Paramaguru was Gaudapadacharya. Gaudapadacharya's disciple was Govindapadacharya. Govindapadacharya's disciple was Adi Shankara, Shankaracharya. So writing commentary on this particular karika, he has written commentary on all these karikas, but we are now taking up the commentary of Shankaracharya on this karika. Bhagavan Shankara or Shankaracharya is telling one who is called the Jiva, that is the individual soul, that we, all of us. Why are we called individual souls, though we are the Parabrahma Swarupa? Now, as individual souls, we are subject to the law of transmigration. Though we are Parabrahma, we have identified ourselves connected, associated with the mind, and through the mind we are connected to all these universe or the three states. That's why we are subject to the law of transmigration. Coming, agama, apayano, coming and going. Death, birth, all the miseries and all these things. So we are in a sort of sleep, ignorance of our true nature. Why? Under the influence of Maya, which is active from time without beginning and which has the double characteristics of Maya has two character. What is that? How does this Maya make us forget our real nature and create a false world, here dream world? So Maya has two characteristics. One is Avarana Shakti. What is Avarana Shakti? It will cover the reality. That is Avarana. Avarana, covering. It will cover the reality. Then what is the other power which the Maya has? The second power, important power, Vikshepa Shakti. Once it covers the reality, it will create confusion. Whatever the reality, it will make appear as if it is unreal. The unreal things will be shown as real. So now, these are the two powers of Maya, the great conjurer Maya. First is Avarana, which will cover the reality. So now we will use terms whereby we can understand what is this Avarana Shakti, the power of Maya. Maya is Avarana Shakti, the power to conceal the truth, that I am the Turiya or the Parabrahma Swarupa. So it is going to conceal the truth. Now, what is the other power of this Maya? Vikshepa Shakti. First, it will conceal the truth, that is our true nature, Turiya. Once the truth is concealed, then the next power is it will project the falsehood. Maya's projection power, projecting the falsehood, is called Vikshepa Shakti. Just like 2.5 hours or 3 hours of cinema, the projector projects. Now the screen is covered. The screen is the reality. So the screen is covered first, and then it will project the cinema on it. The cinema is unreal. Until you are in the cinema watching the picture, you identify with that cinema for 2.5 hours. Even after waking up or coming out of the cinema, you will be in that same mood. See, it will conjure you up. You'll be thinking the same thought. You will be dreaming afterwards in the night also of the cinema, everything. So likewise, why do we forget our true nature, our real nature, though we are infinite Satchit, Ananda, infinite existence, absolute infinite consciousness, absolute infinite joy or bliss absolute? Why are we forgetting it? Because of the beginningless Maya. So we have to understand what this Maya is. It has two powers. And what are the two powers of Maya? Avarana Shakti. It will conceal the reality. So that power of the Maya to conceal the truth, that is, I am the Turiyam or the I am the Parabrahman. So it will conceal it, your true nature, that you are the great emperor, the lion. It will make you a rat, think that you are a rat. Though you are a great lion, it will make you to think that you are a jackal or a rat. So covering that you are the lion, covering that, covering your truth that you are the Parabrahma Swarupa. The power is called, that concealment power is called Avarana Shakti. Then after covering, after concealing the truth, then what is the next thing which Maya is going to do? The next power of the Maya is Vikshepa Shakti. Once the truth is concealed, falsehood is projected. Maya's projection power is called Vikshepa Shakti. So with the operation of this Anadi, beginningless Maya, I, the Parabrahma Swarupa, the Turiya, gets associated with the all these three quarters, waking, dream, and deep sleep, and all those things. But all these three states or the other states are unreal. It has been falsely projected. But in reality, I am the Paramatma Swarupa, Parabrahma Swarupa. So that is the thing which we have to know. Why it has happened, why the Maya is covered, how. Now, that is Maya, Anadi Maya, which is active from time without beginning, which has the double characteristics of non-apprehending on account of its being of the nature of cause and misapprehending reality. So first of all, the Avarana is non-apprehending. Then Vikshepa is misapprehending reality. So now it will put you into sleep. Sleep is here ignorance. Maya will put you into sleep, that is ignorance. And then it will, here ignorance or sleep means it will make you forget your true nature. That is ignorance and that is sleep. After putting you into sleep, covering the reality, then it will give you so many dreams, all this projection of this world. That is misapprehending reality. Experiences such as dream, as now you are all seeing all the false things, the projection. What is that? This is my father, this is my son, this is my grandson, this is my husband, this is my wife, this is my house, this is my property, and these are my animals. These are my animals, this is my vehicle, this is my house. I am their master. I am happy, I am miserable, I have suffered loss on account of this, I have gained on account of this. So these are all the dreams, these are all the projections, and we believe it is all reality. It goes on changing, just like in the dream, everything goes on changing. When Jiva remains in this ignorance, that's asleep, experiencing these dreams, in the two states. What is that two states? The waking and the dream sleep state. So you are sleeping in both. The sleeping is common to both, and dreaming is also common to both. Then when the jiva remains asleep, experiencing these type of dreams in the two states, is then awakened by the gracious teacher, Guru. The Guru awakens him. The avatar Purusha comes down and awakens him, or the Guru awakens him. Your Guru will awaken you to the reality, just like when the baby is sleeping and it will be having nightmares in the sleep. It will have dreams, so many dreams, bad dreams maybe. Then the baby will be crying, shouting, screaming in the dream, in the sleep itself. Then the mother or the father will go and gently wake up the child. When the child wakes up, then it will start laughing. Why? For some time it will be crying, shouting or screaming because of the fear which it saw in the sleep, that is in the dream. So the father or the mother will go and wake the child, and the child comes out to the reality. Then it will forget all those things. Likewise, we are in this sleep totality, the bigger sleep. Though you are in the waking state, you are still in that sleep compared to your real state, that is the Turiya or the Parabrahma Swarupa. So when we are all having these relationship, identifying with the projection of this Maya, forgetting my real nature, thinking that this is my father, this is my mother, this is my wife, this is my husband, these are my children, this is my house, these are all my animals, my vehicles, my property. I am happy, I am miserable, I am the master, I am the slave, I have suffered loss on account of this, I have gained on this account. So all this is the dream in our sleep, though it is so real. But out of the grace, when the Guru, when we are in this sleep and experiencing misery and so many other things, we are awakened by the gracious teacher, Parama Guru, who has himself realized the reality indicated by the Vedanta. And he will tell you, thou art not this jiva of the nature of cause and effect, but thou art the Turiya, the Parabrahman. Thou art that Tattvam Asi Shvetaketo. Tattvam Asi, thou art that. First he will tell you, after waking you up from the dream or this false word, the Guru will tell you, thou art not that. That is all these, you are identifying this false projection. Then he will tell you, thou art that, means you are the Parabrahman. You are the Paramatma Swarupa. The Guru will wake you up. When the jiva is thus awakened from sleep, his sleep is ignorance. He then realizes his real nature, the Turiya. What is his nature? What is the real nature? The self, your true self, I, is birthless because it is beyond cause and effect, and because it has none of the characteristics such as death, birth, unhappiness, all these things, etc. So our true nature, the Paramatman, is birthless because it is devoid of all changes, immutable, avyaya, associated with the objective, which is not associated with the relative existence. It is anidram, sleepless, that is without ignorance, because there does not exist in it nidra, the cause, the ignorance of the nature of darkness of avidya, which produces the changes called birth, etc. So your true nature, Turiya, is free from swapna, the misconception, because it is free from nidra, that is sleep, ignorance, which is the cause of misapprehension of the reality, dream. It is because the self is free from sleep and dream, therefore the jiva then realizes himself to be the Turiya, that is the Atman, birthless and non-dual, Advaita. This is a commentary of Shankaracharya. Now we should understand, here Maya is called also Anadi. Then our Turiya is also called Anadi. Then it is a little bit confusing. Can there be two realities? What is this Anadi of Maya and what is the Anadi of Parabrahma Swarupa, that is your true nature? We should know the difference. I gave the example. What is the Anadi or the beginningless nature of Maya? It is not that which is existing from the beginning, but it has a different meaning. I gave the example that day to Kolan Chetty, and what was that? Suppose your mother has given you a list of vegetables or provisions to be bought. You have that list, you have to go to the market tomorrow and get it. But now, tomorrow, when you start to go to the market, you are in search of that list. You have lost it, you forgot it, you don't know where it is. You go on searching, searching, and searching. Maybe after 1 hour or 2 hours, while you are searching, the mother will show that you have kept it in the pocket. Then you see it is in the pocket. All through it was there in the pocket. But you are searching for it. It was lost. So when did you lose it? If you know when you lost it, then it would not have been lost at all. Because you do not know, that forgetfulness is anadi. You do not know. So in that way, Maya is beginningless. Not in the sense that it is from eternally there from the beginning. But on the contrary, Parabrahman or God, their beginningless or anadi means it is there always. That is the difference between the beginningless nature of Parabrahma Swarupa, that is your true nature, and the beginningless of the Maya. So Maya is anadi in that sense. You do not know when you lost it. That's why it is, you do not know, anadi in that way. But Maya is not ananta. Maya is not, it has an end. It will be destroyed. It will come to an end. Maya will come to, avidya will come to an end. The moment you realize it will end. So that is the difference between the Parabrahman. But Parabrahma Swarupa, your true nature is anadi. It is from the beginning, and it will also be there eternally. But Maya is beginningless in the sense, not that it is staying originally, eternally from the beginning, but you do not know when it came up. And it is anadi, but not ananta, eternally staying. It will get destroyed, it will be removed. That is the difference between the Parabrahma, your true nature, and Maya. So should not get confused that Maya is anadi, beginningless. Beginningless here means We do not know when. But the Parabrahma Swarupa or God, beginningless means it's from the beginning. It is there always, in the past, in the present, in the future. Now, let us take a humorous example, then you will understand it in a better way. Because it is so terse, it is so complicated, the things to understand. So some such humor will help you. Now, one teacher asked a student, now you know Shiva, Lord Shiva is Smashanavasi, is a mendicant, always meditating. But Mother Parvati, Durga, she is the queen, she is the daughter of Parvata Rajakumara. She had all the riches, the palace and everything. Why did she go and marry Shiva? Then the student answered, he gave 5 reasons. Let us not worry about all the 5. But the last one is important for us here to discuss. But for the sake of humor, we will tell all the things. The student told, why did Parvati marry Shiva? So the first reason. So when you get the reason, you can see that it is all the epithet, it is the guna of Lord Shiva. So many beautiful guna. So the first reason is, the student told the teacher, you know, in the modern days, the mothers or the women are facing so many problems. What is that? No water. So the mothers in India and other places, they have to go far off places to bring water from the well river. And now the municipality has provided tap. So they have to go with a vessel, bring the water from the tap. Or else, even if you have the tap in your house, the municipality or the corporation may not be providing the water all the time. They may supply the water in the midnight or somewhere. You have to wake up and you have to be waiting for that. So much a problem in the modern day. But Shiva, on the head of Shiva, Ganga is always flowing 24/7. You are getting water. So no water problem at all if you marry Shiva. That was the first reason. Second reason, electricity problem, power breakdown. So everywhere, even in South Africa, everywhere now you go to Europe, there also there is problem of electricity. Why? Because of the Ukraine war, Russia is cutting all the gas. And so the petrol prices have risen up. So now they will be not having facilities in Europe too. So no electricity. So no light in the house. No lighting and heating in the house. No electricity problem everywhere in the world. So in India it is too much. And in South Africa also we see now there is lot of power outages. That's why I will be late many times, because exactly at 6 o'clock or early in the morning at 6 o'clock they remove the power. Then in the midst of the class or just before the class, I have to go put on the generator and change it to the generator from the mains. And so many other things are there to be done. So it will take 5 to 10 minutes. So for many days you can see I will be late. So power problem, electricity problem, no light. No light. Without the light, I can't do the classes. So now Mother Parvati, why did she marry Shiva? The second reason is, the child told, moon is always on the head of Lord Shiva. So full power, moonlight will be always there. So no electricity problem, no light problem, lighting problem. For 2 reasons. Okay, wonderful. What a wonderful way this child has thought of. Then the third reason why Mother Parvati married Shiva, he told, see, Shiva is Gajacharmambaradhara. So the first one, what is the epithet you got of Lord Shiva? Gangadhara. Ganga is always flowing. The second epithet is Chandrasekhara, having the moon on his head. Then what is the third epithet now? We are telling Gajacharmambaradara or Vyagracharmambaradara is wearing some skin of the tiger or the skin of the elephant, Gajacharmambaradara. Or sometimes even Digambara, no cloths at all. Or the bark of the tree is a mendicant. So, no, see all the mothers in the houses, they have to wash the cloths of husband. So much of cloth all the time. No, no washing of cloths. Is Gajacharmambaradara, Vyagracharmambaradara or Digambara. So no washing of cloths, no problem of washing the cloths of the husband. So that is the third reason. What is the fourth reason? Now Shiva is a mendicant, always meditating. So no cooking problem. He eats only fruits and roots and maybe some vegetables. So no cooking special items or cooking problem. So that was the fourth reason. Finally, the most important reason, fifth reason, which will also now help us to understand this concept here is the fifth reason is, what is that? Shiva doesn't have father and mother. What is the main problem of all the women now? Mother-in-law and father-in-law. If there are mother-in-law and father-in-law now, many of the daughter-in-laws, they don't want to go to such a house. They want to go to a house where there are no mother-in-law and father-in-law, or they will separate the house. So many problem of mother-in-law and father-in-law. So the main reason for Parvati to marry Shiva was no mother-in-law and no father-in-law. So there'll be no fighting, or she can be peaceful. What is the meaning of no mother-in-law, no mother, no father to Shiva? Is Anadi, from the beginning. No cause and effect relationship. See, for us, our father and my father and mother, your father and mother is the cause. You are the effect. So you people as the householders, you will, when you become the cause, your children will be the effect. So it goes on, cause and effect relationship. Your grandfather, your great grandfather, grandmother. But for Shiva, he is Anadi, is from the beginning. Anadi Ananta Shiva. So no father and mother. He doesn't have any father and mother. So no problem of father-in-law and mother-in-law. So in that way, Parabrahma Swarupa or the Lord is Anadi, means no cause. He is the cause. He is the cause of everything. But he doesn't have a cause. He is the original person. He is Anadi. In that way, Parabrahma Swarupa, your true nature. That's why you will tell Shivoham, Shivoham, Chidananda Rupa Shivoham, Shivoham. Your true nature is that you are the nature of Shiva. You have come from Shiva. You are that. You are identifying with these temporary things. So Anadi means that of the Parabrahma or the Turiya. Of the Maya is different. You do not know when you forgot. When you forgot that list, or when you forgot your watch or chain somewhere, now you will go to somewhere to the vehicle and see you don't have the keys. When did you forget it? If you knew when you forgot it or where you placed it, then you would have not lost it. So in that way, Maya is Anadi. You do not know when you lost your true nature, when you forgot your true nature. In that way, it is Anadi. So don't get confused. Anadi means both are Anadi, the Parabrahma and other things, not in that way. So now we studied on this Karika, the Shankaracharya's Bhashya. We will now try to connect it to our life, the 16th Karika. So, Anadi Mayaya Supto Yada Jivaha Prabudhyate Ajam Anidram Aswapnam Advaitam Budhyate Tada. So here the qualities, the nature of Turiya is given. Ajam, beginningless. Anadi, it is birthless. See, birthless, beginningless. That is the quality of your true nature, Parabrahma Swarupa. Then what is the other nature of your Turiya or your true nature? Anidram, no sleep. So because there is no sleep, there is no dream. What is sleep and dream here? Sleep is ignorance of the nature of darkness. And what is the effect of this sleep? Dream. What is this dream here? The false world you see in the dream. So that is the effect. Misconception. So no self-ignorance. So no ignorance in your true nature and no misconception. No misery. So no misery. So that is your true nature. Ajam, anidram, aswapnam. Swapna here is all this transmigratory existence, the projection Maya which has created, that there is your father, mother, you are the wife, you are the husband, you have the children, you are the animals, you have the property, all this false misconception which will break the bubble, the wave which has been created on the ocean. Ocean is the truth, but the bubble on the water is created. That is your world. And after some time, the bubble breaks, but the ocean still is there. You are of the nature of that ocean. This samsara, all the transmigratory existence is like the wave or the bubble. It stays for some time, the bubble, then it breaks. Tup, it will break. So like that, this world is there, and another bubble is created, another wave is created. But the calm and serene ocean is always there. So you are that calm and serene, infinite ocean that is Parabrahma Swarupa. So that is your true nature. Ajam, Anidram, Aswapnam, Advaitam, one without a second, non-duality, Advaitam, that is your true nature. Buddhyate tada, when you are awakened to that. Having been ignorant of your true nature, Turiya, due to the beginningless Maya, Anadi Maya. So I have explained what is this Anadi Maya. When the Jiva awakens, when will you awaken? When you are sleeping and having bad dreams, your mother and father will gently, when you are shouting out of fear, they will come and gently wake you up. Wake up, my child. You are in a dream. Don't be afraid of the tiger or the lion or the ghost which has come in the dream. That is all false. Wake up, wake up. The mother or father will wake you up like that. From this Maya, from this dream of this transmigratory existence of losing your father, mother, wife, husband, or all these relationship, children, disease, all those things, the Guru will come and wake you up. Wake up to the reality, your true nature, Turiyam. Don't be afraid. You are of that nature. The Guru will wake you out of his compassion. So when the Jiva, the living being, that is you, are awakened, the Jiva awakens, then he knows the non-dual Turiya, the true nature, Parabrahma, which is unborn, Anadi, beginningless, birthless, deathless, unborn, dreamless. That is, all this bubble will not be there, all this world, this misery will not be there, dreamless and sleepless, no ignorance. That is the meaning of this Karika. Gaudapadacharya says that this spiritual awakening, which is claiming that I am the Turiyam, that is the awakening here. So intellectually now, because that is the reality, you claim back, go back to your reality. That is the real awakening. When you come to know now, through the help of the study of Mandukya Upanishad and other great saints and other great avatars, you will come to know Krishna has told what is your reality. Now you have to wake up to that reality. So that claiming back your originality, your reality, is the awakening that you are the Turiya, you are the Parabrahma Swarupa. Your nature is that deathless, birthless, no pain, no misery, no ignorance, no self-misconception. So that is only of the Maya, the world of Maya. So don't identify with that. Come on, wake up from all that bad dreams. So Gaudapadacharya says this spiritual awakening, which is claiming that you are the Turiya all the time and not just after your death or after in the deep sleep, in the samadhi. No, not then. Now you have to awaken to a reality. So that will be the sacred moment of your life. You have to exert it and claim it back. Another great Upanishad, what is that? Ishavasya Upanishad. It tells, Te Atmahan. What is the meaning of that Upanishadic statement, Te Atmahan? When you have forgotten your true nature and you are thinking of that you are the body mind complex, the ego, and this world, and you are merged in this worldly thing, materialistic thing, then each time you forget your real nature, forget God, then you are committing suicide. The Atmahan, Shankaracharya tells us, the Atmahanano Karaha. All of the people who have forgotten their true nature, or they have forgotten God, they don't remember God, or they don't claim back your true nature, each second how much you forget God, that much of time you are committing suicide. The Atmahan. So let us not wait until you get the samadhi. Now at least intellectually you can get awake and understand this. Claim back your true nature, exert your true nature. Turiya, I am the Turiya, I am not this, all these things. So that is the sacred moment of every jiva. Because the spiritual sleep in the form of self ignorance has been there from beginningless time. Here, beginningless means you do not know when. If that is not beginningless. The opportunity for rising, awakening can only come in the human birth and in the waking state only. So don't lose this opportunity of this human birth. Jantunam narajanma durlabam atah pumstvam tato viprata. Shankaracharya in the Vivek Chudamani tells Jantunam, amongst the living beings, all the living beings, Jantunam narajanma durlabam. It is very rare, it is very difficult to get the human life. Because why is it? Only in human life you can realize your true nature, and only in the waking state you can realize the true nature, not in the sleep state or in the deep sleep state. You can only realize your true nature, or God realization only can be done in the waking state and in the human life only. So this is an opportune time for you. You got this human life. Don't waste this opportunity. The opportunity for waking to your true nature can come only in only human birth, and that too only a few, very few people can diagnose the problem. Even though you have the intelligence, you have the viveka, many people will not like to use their viveka at all. Just they want to be as it is. They want to go in that rut. Just like the sheep following another sheep. So everybody want to go in that way. Or following the Pied Piper, the rats went and fell and died. Like that, we all are in the Maya. Only few will get an opportunity to awaken. Only few can diagnose the problems of this transmigratory existence. Otherwise, many people do not know that they are in Maya, in ignorance. They are happy, blissfully happy. Oh, we are happy. Why should we think of all these things? So the awakening will come only when you know the problem, when you are in problem. So very few people diagnose the problem of samsara. Even if diagnosed, only few people know that knowledge alone is the solution. What knowledge of what? Your true nature. And only few people will come to know it is in Vedanta, studying the Vedantas in the Vedas. Shravana, Manana, you have to get it from the Guru, the scriptures. Many people are trying to get enlightenment by paying so many dollars, going to so many people, doing so many varieties of exercises. They do not know that that will lead you to more ignorance. It is only the knowledge that which can give you. So for Turiya, the knowledge of Turiya, Vedanta alone is the instrument. All other instruments are turned outward towards the world. It will give you only the Maya, the outward world. If you want to get knowledge, a competent guru is required. Very few will get the desire to study Vedanta. Very few will get the opportunity to get the Guru. And even among those, very few will grasp the message and claim, use your intelligence, Viveka, that I am the conscious principle who am dissociated from the waking, dream, and sleep all the time. My association with the three state is only a seeming one. Once I understand the association to be a seeming one, then I can start claiming my true nature. So intellectually, at least you can become free. Now, it is just like the stick under the water. You kept the stick in the water and it looks, I gave you the example in the beaker, glass beaker, you insert a glass rod into the water, and you can see in the glass as if there is a bend, but in reality there is no bend. So you go on trying any amount of time or using any method, you cannot straighten that stick or the glass rod in that beaker of water, because it never got bent. The stick under the water only seems to be bent. If I take the bend to be real, I have to do something to straighten the stick. When I know the bend is only seeming one, then where is the question of straightening it? So what is the remedy? To get the knowledge. If you get the knowledge of the truth, then there is no need of straightening it all. So similarly, I am straight always. I appear to be the waker, dreamer, or the sleeper. Even when I appear as all the three, they are only appearances. I am always the truth, the Turiya. And we have to know this, understand this in the waking state. This ignorant waker is spiritually asleep by the power of Maya from beginningless time. Maya has this Avarana Shakti, the power of concealing the truth, that I am the Turiyam or the Parabrahma all the time. Once the truth is concealed, falsehood is projected. So Maya's projection power is called Vikshepa Shakti. With the operation of this power, Shakti of Maya, I associate with the waker, dreamer, and sleeper, and all the rest. Because of the some blessings of the Guru, I may get the desire of knowledge, opportunity to know, and grasping of the knowledge. When this happens, you will awaken to your reality. You will awaken from that sleep that is ignorance, and also from the dream that is error. At the time of the awakening, the world is understood as mithya, unreal. But the world will not disappear like the dream world disappearing upon waking from the sleep. So we will try to understand, take up that about this world. Will it disappear or not disappear? When I wake up to the truth, we will take up that in the next class or the next session. So this plurality, this world of Maya, Mithya, which we are seeing, the transmigratory existence, will it get destroyed when you awaken? Will only the Turiyam or your true nature remain? What is that? So we shall see about that in the next class. Now, if you have any questions on what we have discussed today, you can ask. Any questions, any doubts? So, no questions on the YouTube live chat. If there are no questions here, then we can conclude with the prayer. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishnaarpanamastu. Thank you. Namaste. Om Namo Narayanaya. Tomorrow morning at 6:30 South African time, we will meet again to discuss the life of Swami Ramakrishna Maharaj, one of the direct disciples of Sri Ramakrishna. So Indian Standard Time, if that is 6:30 there, it will be 10 o'clock in India. So all are welcome to the discussion. Om Namo Narayana.